Hey folks, this is Bardic Dragoon. Welcome back to Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. So we last left off, we had been exploring out here in the, in the Talarain of the plains of Erithal, and, well, spent a lot of time running around doing stuff for people who were lazy or evil or, thinking back on it, that wasn't really a great time, was it? Anyway, there's still quite a bit left for us to do in here, though, so we're going to do that. We'll start by talking to this guy, surrounded by dead bodies and overturned carts. Hello, friend. What is happening?
Pyroclastic resonance, body temperatures still well above ambient, and freshly broken earth. Forgive my manners. You were sent to meet a contact, and here I am. Jubal Calidus, Arch-Sage of the Scholia Arcana. If you would be so kind as to ready your weapons, I believe we are about to be attacked. You will be in my thought.
Okay, well. So yeah, this is the next stage in the Scholia Arcana questline that we started out all the way back in Isa. After exploring caverns, potentially finding an awakened dead god or something that has some connection to us. We then completely fucked off and did none of that, and went and played around in the desert for a while.
That was great soon, wasn't it? Ethan didn't exaggerate your prowess. But it was a pity what happened to this caravan. I followed their trail from Melaglir in the hope that they carried a letter from the missing Adept Fell. And indeed, I was correct. I believe this should go to you. The message names a likely suspect. Continue onward then, to Melaglir. Speak to this Patrick Morgan, and find what befell our missing colleague.
No, what will you be doing?
I am not accustomed to being questioned by anyone, even newcomers as promising as you. See to your task, neophyte, and remember, whatever attacked Adept Fell is not to be underestimated.
All right.
You will be in my thoughts.
All right, cool. Well, let's loot the dead bodies. Ideally, the ones that we just killed here, not the innocent people who were killed before we got here, but, I have a hard time telling them apart. They're all, dead bodies. Just lying here on the ground. And, by the way, are we pursuing this quest? No, you're not. Why are we not pursuing this quest? Pursue this quest. Don't dodge over the body you're trying to loot either. That is bad form. Doesn't really help in the whole looting process. And, okay, we need to approach this from the front, I guess. Might be that way, game. Alright. So, where is we supposed to be going? Oh. Alright, well. Didn't pay attention to where the next steps of that quest take us to. So yeah, we're gonna continue to not do that quest. And instead, follow up on another faction here. Alright, the harvest. Yay, we actually harvested something too. Because yes, been a while since we've dealt with any of the factions really here. Of course, Scholar Arcania, the magic people faction. The Travelers, the rogue-based faction, or the finesse-based faction, I guess. However you want to call that. Light-based armor. Doesn't do us any good. Alright, cool. But yeah. A lot of things going on with the different factions. Honestly, I've kind of forgotten storylines. Actually, so before we do this one. What, let's see, the Heart of Sibrin, the relic I found in Brigand Hall Caverns. Ah, right, okay. That's right, when we were helping them out, and then we end up going into the caverns in I would say another rain. Yeah, Lorca rain. What the heck is a rain? Is that a legitimate term used to describe geography, or is that something I made up? I don't know. But yeah, we ended up finding a relic, and that's right, the relic was stolen from a war-sworn keep and used to summon Niskaru. So, you know, bad times overall. Alright, that's the guy we need to talk to. Eventually, yeah.
Welcome to Helmgard. Paying business, as long as it's important, mind. You'll want to see Brian Shane, the Castellan. The contract board is my responsibility. That and keeping things clean and proper. Aye, it's open to all. You've got one done, come to me for your gold. Simple as that. Right then.
And yes, as with all the other war-sworn keeps, there's a contract board. Let's see. Payer wishes that a ring of matrimony be recovered from the hand of a former bride, buried midway upon the Forsaken Plain, so that it may be proffered to another. Okay. Grinning Vane Spirit, a freeman boss notorious upon the plain, did commit brazen thievery and murder upon an open road. He and his fellow rogues were given chase into Lucky Mine. Reward to anyone or to any who returned bearing his freeman armband. While one scholarly pilgrim is making her way by the ruins of Mulrain, she was savagely attacked by a band of kobolds. While she thanks Lupoku, she escaped in one piece, she deeply regrets the 5 scrolls they took and will pay for their return. Alright, so let's take a look. Any of these? That goes there. That goes there. And that goes there. The wonders of largely self-contained world design and, you know, first getting to a new region of the world. Anyway, man we want to talk to here, Grion Shane.
Welcome. Oh, what's all this? An artifact stolen from the vault, and it turned up in Lorca Rain. I see. You'll want to start with the vault itself. I'll dispatch Oathblade Gwyn Anway to guard it. Meet her there when you're ready. The vault lies south through Talarain, on the way to the walls. Good luck. You might need it.
And yep, okay, let's say, is that where I think it is? So, okay, actually, we can't quick travel while we're in here. We have to step outside, and we'll just quick travel over there, make our lives easier. Cool. Alright. Oh, wait. Why is our contact so far away from the door?
Good, you're here. A powerful relic stolen from our vaults, and they send a single pledge shield. Have they gone completely mad? Who knows how many like it were in that vault, and how many stolen already? Let's go in. We'll see what we find there.
You have my face, but without the facial piercings, and your hair is the wrong color. That's creepy. Anyway, what's in the vault?
You'll see in a moment. The outer doors are open, but that's no concern. It's the inner door that's always locked. Only Grian has that key.
Alright.
Come, this way.
So I presume we're gonna go make sure that that's still locked, and if not, we're gonna do something about Grian, because clearly he's doing something he ain't supposed to be.
The inner door. That shouldn't be open.
Oh. I figured like the inner door was like really, really inner, not like you walk in the front door and oh, there's another door that's locked, never mind. Whoa.
Pages. Are these the same ones from Brigand Hall?
Yeah, what?
You there! Stop at once!
And that may not be the war-sworn way of doing things, but I feel like being a sneaky bastard. Oh. Oh, still alive, okay. Looks like she was about to fall over dead for a moment. for a moment there. Do. Wow, you're not very bright. Get over here. Okay, fine. This doesn't seem like good news.
I found this in the leader's hand. It's the key to the vault. Or maybe a copy of it. Can't tell for sure. No knowing how many times they've been in here when they knew I wasn't about. We were lucky to come when we did.
So what do we do now?
Return to Helmgard. Brian Shane won't like this, but he'll have to hear of it all the same. I
Alright.
must report to Brian immediately. Meet back at Helmgard, please.
Yes, meet back at Helmgard. Totally not about to, you know, just steal stuff because we can. Yes, we're totally not stealing from you guys. No, not at all. Oh, by the way, as far as this place itself, what is it called? Warsworn Vault. Yeah, there we go. Scaled 9 to 29. So stuff in here is actually going to be good for our, like, level. If we can actually get to it. Let's see, not my build. Not my, actually no. That's just not good. Alrighty. And let's see. Ooh, mushrooms. Hell yeah, mushrooms. And then we have nothing particularly good there. Ooh, gold nugget. I mean, not really useful, but hey, that's worth taking up space in the inventory. And a hidden door. And let's see. Find Sylvanite Helm. Well, that's not my build. That's not even... The different damage type resistances don't feel particularly useful as far as... wrong direction. As far as, like, you know, potions go. Like, if you know an enemy is doing certain things, which, like... I guess with some of, like, you know, fire and such like that. Fire and wind... Actually, there isn't wind damage, so is that electric damage, then? I mean, whatever. When you're fighting mages, you can clearly see, yep, that is distinctly fire they are throwing at me. They spit in hot flames. As the kids say. In a completely unrelated context. Anyway. But, you know, it's like, okay, you can see that, but, like, bleeding damage. I don't know when the enemies are doing bleeding damage versus not bleeding damage. I'd presume, you know, we're fighting Freeman assassins. The assassins, that's kind of a rogue thing. Maybe that's probably bleeding damage. 15% damage during daylight. Why? But yeah, it's like one of those things. Then again, potions... I mean, partially it is just the fact that, like... Ooh, fine troll hide gloves. Let's see, 4 extra armor, which is like 1%. And... yeah, no, that's junk. We ain't taking that. Not our build, not our build. Cool! And I guess it makes sense a lot of this stuff's like, you know, might-based equipment. These are the Warsworn, after all. Chalices of fire warding. Yeah. Then again, I guess it's kind of the same thing with the damage output ones. I mean, those, like, the damage booster there is ostensibly a good option, because it's just like, overall, you just do more damage. That's always good. Oh, hey. Okay, actually, Master Mana Regeneration Potion is actually useful. Don't know if I'm going to use it a lot, but you know what? Map to radial, put you there. Alright, so let's get out of here, go back to Helmgard Keep, and report the bad news that someone came in and stole all the stuff, and it wasn't me. Why are you looking at me like that? Stop it. Stop saying stuff about guilty consciences. I don't know what you're talking about.
glad you're here. I've taken the precaution of jailing Gwyn. A bit heavy-handed, I know. But this is a serious matter, and only necessary until we've cleared this up. That vault was hers to watch over. This can't help but put her under suspicion.
In a cell?
We have a small jail at the back of the keep. Useful enough, between the freemen and other sorts you find on the plains.
So you really think she did it, huh?
Well, on the one hand, she was always consumed with all that dusty history. But it just doesn't seem like her. Fact is, if not Gwyn, someone helped those mages get in. But who? And how?
What about the key?
She never mentioned a key. Withholding evidence as well. The girl broods so. Suppose I'm not surprised. I do want to know what became of that key.
I guess we should go talk to her. Why
Welcome
didn't
to
you tell him
Helgard.
about the key? Seems like it would be relevant. Also, okay, yeah.
Every month, more freemen making trouble somewhere. Contract boards right by the entrance.
That has nothing to do with why I'm here.
Don't tell me you believe I had a hand in this. After all you've seen, this is a nightmare.
You blame yourself, don't you?
I blame myself for some things, but this is not one of them.
And still, you were technically supposed to be guarding this when this happened. I mean,
Yes, it did. I failed to stop it myself or convince them of the danger of keeping so many powerful relics. But Brian would rather sweep this under the rug. That is why I'm here.
you didn't show. Or what do you mean sweep this under the rug? Why?
I wish I knew. Today's Warsworn aren't heroes or demon slayers, just mercenaries. Soldiers. Brian Shane is a shining specimen of the modern Warsworn.
I thought that's what they were, mercenaries anyway. That doesn't mean they have to be jerks who want to cover up the truth, but whatever. Anyway, what do you mean you warned them?
That our old enemy still lurks somewhere in the shadows? Yes, often and always upon deaf ears.
So why didn't you show him the key?
The key! Gods damn it, he was in such a rush to throw me in here, I forgot. Take it, show it to Brian. If it is a copy, I know a master locksmith in Tyrant's Rest who might be able to help.
Okay. So let's show him the key then.
Greetings.
So she didn't even get a chance to bring up the key before she was thrown in jail, huh?
Sworn to
Interesting.
war.
What's this now? A key found among the vault intruders. I see. Well, I can say for certain that it's not the original. That was the first thing I checked after you went off to the vault. Ah, yes, the gnome. Tarion. He'd know something of how this was done. Did Gwyn suggest this? She always did have a head for these things. Although, if she's behind this, the gnome could be a trap. Be wary, Pledge Shield.
Alright, and so Tyrant's Rest, yeah, that's somewhere going forward story-wise. Okay. Huh. Don't remember this quest line as well as I thought I did. 'Cause I know where eventually the Warsworn quest line ends up, and we have already been there. But yeah, as far as the way that the story itself starts and runs, I'm very clearly not remembering that well. Alright. So, yeah, we have to go there. And that one is in the Forsaken Plains. That's in Kandara. Quest. And also the Forsaken Plains. If I remember correctly, there's not a lot going on in the Forsaken Plains. Yeah, those are both in Rathier. Okay. So then, since this is, well, I guess 20 minutes, that is enough for an episode. And, you know, we've had some pretty long episodes recently, so, like, maybe it's like, oh, we'll just call this a really short episode. But it's a really short episode where it feels like we accomplished nothing. But I'm not as keen on that. So let's go tackle the Forsaken Plains, then. Aha! Yeah, lockpicks, finally. I'm running low on those. Alright. Okay, cool. So anyway, as I said, we're heading off to the Greater Plain, or the Forsaken Plains. On the plains of Aerithal, the plains within the plains, plains within plains. You're flying all over the place, man. And yes, as for the Forsaken Plains, that's actually similar to Odoroth. It's two sections, the east and the west. We're predictably enough right now in the eastern section, which is actually the more difficult of the two. Scaling is levels 8 to 22, compared to for the western part 8 to 21. And look, there's trolls. You know what? The daggers that we have, ooh, rabbit armor. We can know what we have. Yeah, not much better on the Stormseeker. Alfar light skirmishing armor allows maximum freedom of movement and is often fortified by minor enchantments. Let's see, and that's our current one is 1 health regeneration or +1 both health and mana regeneration. Or that just gives us a boost to health and boosted critical hit chance and lightning damage. Yeah, no, we're good. Alrighty. Oh, okay, I would have figured that was the overturned cart that we could loot. Fine silk shoes, that's sorcery. Crude silver knife blades, nope. Okay, cool. Alright. And so, we'll begin our journey. Oh, there's a thing over here. Just burning through those lockpicks I just found. Cool, no, that was great. So anyway, Okay. Unmarked grave. Oh, a better shield. Morse bow. Might based. And the marriage band. Which we need. Also, I meant to equip the new shield. Yeah. So we can go turn that quest in before too long, but also over here there is on the higher ground or the lower ground? Higher ground.
The summer Fae suffered the winter's onslaught. They collided amidst lightning and fire, and a godstorm gathered up the land in its embrace, crushing it. Do you remember the steady rain? The hail of bodies, both wintry and warm? It was a sword carving the plains with death.
Alright. That's a nice way to start off a story, I suppose. And... hey. There's a cave. That'll probably be a quick travel point, so we should probably at least go visit that. And what about you? And more lockpicks. Good on us. Found more lockpicks. That is appreciated. Bitter Cove. And somewhere around here, it looks like there is... oh, unmarked grave. Okay. Sorcery build. Not my build. Private letter. To inform someone named Britt Hagney that his home in the village of Ymir has been prepared for him. Should we deliver that to them, maybe? I don't know. I'm just exploring the plains right now. I mean, it's been kind of the last couple of videos have been largely kind of just plotless, wandering around, killing things, doing little mini quests and stuff like that, and admittedly, that's kind of what this game is. It kind of has that whole vibe of a lot of like open world action RPGs, where yeah, you're just kind of wandering around doing shit. Half the time, there's not really any rhyme or reason to any of it. But it's still, you know, like one of those things, like, okay, well, just follow the quest, the main quest line, but there's so much gaps where, like, you know, we just did 2 semi-main quest lines, and yeah, it's like, okay, now we need to just go even farther out this way. Why am I looking at this quest particularly? Let's, actually, Bane's Luck, I think, was, no, that's over that way. Yeah, so that's going to be the other half of the plains, but oh well. And I think that's kind of one of those things, like, this is a rarity in the fact that I actually enjoy this game. Because I'm not normally big on the kind of whole open world action RPG. I mean, some of it is the fact that, like, you know, combat is not great in a lot of those. Like, I still remember, like, the first time I heard of this game, it's like, okay, like, oh, there's a free demo, and I was like, what is this game even? Vecrith's Boots. Less than what I have. Part of a set, though. My might is my right, say Vecrith followers. They are proud and disciplined, united in despising weakness, casually brutal in pursuit of their own interest. Actually, wait, isn't that, So I had another piece of Vecrith's armor. And like this one, well, I don't know, I think this one, it feels like, as I've been playing it more, like I remember, and that's kind of one of those things, and I'm starting to think that's why I never really finished a playthrough of this, is because the fact, like, my main thing was the combat. And I mean, there's a lot of combat, and what's here has some good things going on with it, but like, if you are actively, like, you're specifically looking for, like, just doing sweet combos and, like, you know, doing, like, style combo tournaments or something like that, but as an action RPG, there's a potential for that with some builds and some ways of doing things. But mostly it's just there isn't a lot of room to build on the combo system and do, like, there are some things you can do that are interesting, and I've had a few moments of like, yeah, that was freaking cool. Like, mages just don't combo. I'm like, okay, yeah, they're mages. That makes a certain amount of sense, but still. Nope. 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 No, actually. Is he He's peeing on the lore stone. Yep. That's not quite what I was going for, but okay. Works for me.
The jagged cliffs, angles meeting the swollen sea, treacherous to the ungainly Alfar, was the homeland our people took. I have seen the places upon the hillside our ancestors forged from sea-sculpted stone. Glir Rathwen, the bluffs of Tawili, were settled near the light of the heavens that glittered brightest, gazing towards Lyria's teardrop, the earth's steeple rising to meet her magnificence.
Alright, that was actually a stone of spring, so interesting on that one. And yeah, we could go fight some more freemen and do thing over there, but nah, let's not. I mean, we can get down more easily from here by doing that, but meh. But yeah, like I was saying, like there is mechanics of, like, you know, something good here under the hood that could be like a really interesting combat, but it just feels at times like both in the fact that the way the game is designed, like I've mentioned it before, but yeah, like this game is very, like, I've kind of alluded to it for, like, once we get to the point where we're really playing around with the crafting, particularly the blacksmithing. It is way too easy to break this game from an RPG standpoint, as far as like you just raw numbers and stats and all that. It is not difficult. It's not difficult to know to do if you have half a clue what you're doing. It can be difficult, like trying to figure out equipment combinations. Actually, even then with equipment combinations and crafting armor and all that, it's really actually not all that hard. Because the way the crafting system works, like, if you have solid ingredients and the skill to be able to actually use those in the crafting, you can make like super broken stuff. It takes no effort. All right, and that's going to it's going to lead us to there, which we don't want to go to quite yet. So instead, we're going to head this way. And yeah, and like you can basically, well, kind of, and well, actually, like right now, I'm doing right now, like even without the, crafting and like making brokenly overpowered equipment, I'm still stupidly overpowered because, and admittedly, I'm just doing all kinds of quests. I'm probably doing way higher completion rate of just random quests than I need to, and just I very rarely say no to killing things. Refugee camp. What's up, Home Slice?
I saw you coming. Hope you'd visit. Just about mad with worry. What with the freemen roaming the hills and caverns. Tell me, child, have you noticed a young woman about? She's quite fair, with red hair, a tattoo like mine across her cheek. It's been 3 days.
Who is she?
My newfound love, and the only person I have. Everyone, my wife, my son, my grandchildren, all of them were killed in the attacks. Nothing remains but Lyra. She and several of her friends went in search of a better place to make our camp. This wretched sun takes its toll, doesn't it? They never returned, and I worry. Would you do an old man this one kindness? Would you help me find her?
Okay, sure.
Thank you. I'm not rich, not anymore. But what I have left to give is yours. It means nothing without my love. Lyra went in search of refuge in Oriata's tomb. A better place than this desolate cliff. I would try the cemetery on the hill where they buried all the old war heroes. Be careful.
Alright, well, let's pursue this quest then. Let's see, there's a quest all the way over there on the other side of the place, but, look, he was like sliding slightly off the chair for a moment there. But yeah, like I stupidly leveled. Actually, that reminds me, we have a level up here. What am I going to do with this level up? Honestly, let's go with persuasion. Yep. Wait, no. Crap, wrong button. Confirm. Finesse. You know what? More so I'm finding... Like, more so than the various abilities, by the way. What do you do? Airstone unlocks airs. Oh, actually, I've been using that pretty solidly. The fuck was that? Something in my apartment is not happy. Nope, damn it. Nope, this, and then, yeah, that. And still assassin. What do we need to get to the Nightblade? 109. Wow, we've still got a ways to go. Alright, anyway. Actually, wait. Moves. Or not moves. Abilities. We have not used that thing at all. Come on, buddy. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with this as the build that we're going with. Unless we find better daggers. Because honestly, the main advantage of the Fey Blades is... yeah, the sorcery. That's... 3 points extra defense, which isn't great. And... let's see. +1 to lockpicking. Those plus 45 to health. I'll have to take a look at that one, actually. I think that's a 10% boost to health, but a less than 1% boost to armor. Yeah, no, we're not going to use that. Keep with the leggings of the Wanderer. But yeah, the main thing with the Fey Blades is the fact that they have a much more usable launcher than the daggers do, which since I'm not really doing much in comboing things, like I mean launching an enemy and then just doing a, you know, ebony and ivory juggle style thing with the bow and arrow, kind of cool, but meh. Sup, Home Slice? You look like you were up some business here.
Oh, you're a welcome sight. A minute more and I'd be joining our friends on the hill here. Thanks for the assistance. I just figured everyone out here in the Forsaken Plain was either a refugee or one of the freemen. Looks like I was wrong.
What are you doing out here?
Actually, I'm a bit ashamed to say. I'm searching for a grave. But not just any grave. The last resting place of Azo Raymond, richest of the Tuili merchants. They say he died early in the march west, claimed by the Forsaken Plain. Rumor has it he's buried with the famous rings of Azo. I could live a year on those.
Yeah, I'll help you search.
I'm glad to hear it. There's plenty of ground to cover between here and Rathir to the north. And another pair of eyes will be a huge advantage. Most of the graves are along the refugee route, usually surrounded by crude markings or gestures left by loved ones. It's a pity they couldn't do more.
Wait, what?
You're kidding me. And let me guess, the rings weren't there. That's just like Azo. Too smart for his own good. Was there something there that might give us a clue as to his whereabouts? Not that I would know what it is. Ugh. Bye.
Okay. I don't know when we found the grave, but apparently we found that dude's grave already. Cool. Anyway, continuing up the hill, the quest that we were originally coming here for. Alright. So Oriator's Tomb, scaled levels 9 to 27. So a bit better than the planes themselves as far as keeping to our actual level. But let's see what's going on around here. Here lies the courageous brother-in-arms, Lieutenant Gancha of the Alfar Army. May he live on through his deeds in Tilwi. Taweli, I don't know. Here lies the body, but not the soul, of Captain Janya of the Alfar Army. May she dwell in the arms of her beloved Lyria for all ages to come. Ah! The lockpicking skill book. Good stuff. Here lies the Duke of Blades, the rock behind which we find shelter, Captain Kirod of the Alfar Army. May he rest as he lived, with grand dreams and immortal ambition. Here lies a little brother to us all, Lieutenant Shan Gethin of the Alfar Army. He brought light in the darkest of nights, joy in our despair. There's a thing over here that says there's treasure. Oh, small money bag there. Okay. Here lies the hero of Koln, she who brought the hope from the east, the swords in the sunlight, Private Cassie of the Alfar army. May her charge be remembered, for her death was not in vain. Yeah. Hero's burial for a private. Wouldn't expect that. That's the prisoner lockpick, I don't feel like. Here lies Great Father, the face that haunts Tuatha in their reverie. General Masterson of the Alfar army, we will miss you and honor your name in all that we do. Here lies he who broke the back of the enemy, who stormed Tawili and wrestled the beast into a midnight grave. General Crow of the Alfar army. He is with Yendon now. Yendon guide his spirit. Here lies the mistress of Galafor Fields. For all who stood before her fell, she is Private Lemelin of the Alfar army. Then the life she saved that day that led... Another private, though. That one, again, kind of surprising. So look at that switch, pretty much disable those traps. That makes my life easier, so that's cool. Why is there glowing marks on the floor? What's... Something's about to go down. I feel like something's about to go down. Hey, Lyra!
I knew someone would come. They all said we were as good as dead, but I held out hope. I don't know why. Never had any reason to hope before. So what's your story? Grave robber? Treasure hunter? Or like us? A refugee in search of shelter?
I shut off the traps.
You did? Well, here I was about to start complaining about them. We've been trapped down here for days, unable to get past those blades, and you simply walk in and disable them, just like that. I'm impressed. I'll say thanks, but the person you're really going to want to talk to is Thoma. He moved mountains to find me. Come along now. The others are waiting back at camp. Bye.
Alright. Mirror knives. Ooh. 95. That's actually better than the Fey Blades of Hemorrhaging that I have as far as this raw damage. Let's see. 29 physical, 29 piercing, 25 lightning damage with plus 5 to lightning damage, and 12 shocking damage over 5 seconds. Alright. Crafted from Niskaru's skin, these daggers grant the owner a persistent, preternatural sense of one's surroundings. And Sylvanite helm, that doesn't do me any good. Oh. Alright, people. Keep going.
Savior.
Yeah, good for you. Nope. Okay, there we go. Harvested Star Thistle. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. Clearly there are undead things menacing us, and we probably don't want anything to do with that.
Finally.
Come on, get out of here. And then I'm gonna go talk to the man who fell in love with Lyra there, Ossard or whatever his name is.
Hello.
Hello yourself, let's get out of here. Alright, so they're probably heading back to there. I'm going to take a quick look around and make sure there isn't anything that I'm missing, like any lore stones or some such. Doesn't look like it, but one more corner of the map to just kind of flesh out. Or one more corner of the map over in this direction, rather. Yep, okay, nothing over there. Alright then. Alright, so Britthagney is over on the other half of the plains, okay. Whee! Tumble, tumble. Whee! Tumble, tumble. Yeah, you can occasionally do cool stuff with the combos. I don't know, well, it's come up a couple of times. I'm very conflicted on the combat in this game, but we're probably about to have a... Come on, buddy. Because, like, in a lot of respects, the combat in this is a step above what you would see in your, average open-world action RPG, but it still feels like it's kind of unpolished. I don't know. So what do you have to say, Omar? We found your lady. You're not... No.
Ha! I knew I could count on you to bring her back. I could see it in your eyes. A spark of recognition. You have a love too. Or did at one point, you know. There is no thanks worthy of this deed. You were entitled to something. I was a hunter once. Those days are finished. Yours, it seems, are just beginning. Goodbye.
Alright. And yeah, because our inventory's full. So what did he give us? No, we didn't talk to you. We opened the... Damn it.
I fought for the Alpha in the war. See you.
Yeah, there we go. Loot trader sack. Incinerating... Ah, not even a good longbow. I feel that sucks. Alright. Then let's go into the other side of the ravine and make our way towards the... Looks like there's a village or something at the other end of the plains here with someone that's got a quest for us. Nope. Alright. Oh, wait. Actually, just to make sure, something I'm presuming is the case. Cradle Summer, Kandarian, Galafor. Oh, there aren't actually lore stones for the Forsaken Plains. So the ones that we found, I know one of them was for spring, I wasn't paying attention to the other one. Actually, it doesn't look like he wants to come out and fight. So you know what? Cool. Like the way he did that cutscene, like, okay, we're gonna have to fight a troll. I'm prepared. Set down some traps and all that, but he doesn't want to come out to the cave and fight, so we'll leave him alone. Go back later into the Shining Labyrinth. Yeah, Shining Labyrinth. Sure, there's a reason to go there eventually, or not. I don't know.
Boss will want a piece of this one.
There we go. Alright. And then, yeah, and over there is the path to the other half of the Forsaken Plains, which we're going to ignore for the moment. New Colne. Okay.
What?
Well, gee, you're a happy camper, aren't you? Lord Crass.
Welcome. I know our little camp doesn't look like much, but it's home. After all, what is home but a place where people love you? I am Lord Crass, heir to Dolve Arn, and soon to be mayor of New Culm.
What exactly is New Colne?
Ah, I'm glad you asked. The village of Culm was a place of peace, of prosperity. Now it is little more than ashes and bones. But by burning our homes, the Tuatha have kindled in us a fire for survival. We will build a new Culm. All I need is the gold to support this bold undertaking, possibly by retrieving the treasures of Culm. Care to help?
What are the treasures of Colne?
There are many valuables, but only a chosen few will fetch the kind of gold we need to begin construction. A painting, an urn, a box, and some jewelry.
Yeah, I guess I'll help.
A nobler soul I've never met. Now, here is what I intend to do, because like all good leaders, I have a plan. My plan involves the treasures of Culm. The people of this good village were not mere farmers, but members of the highest strata. Their collection of valuables was truly second to none. To safeguard those possessions, and because many proved cumbersome on this long journey, they hid them. I want you to bring them to me. Sadly, we will need to sell them.
Where are they?
The items are in Bitter Cove, east of here near the hills. It was deserted when we spent the night there, but I fear it's been occupied since then.
Okay.
Goodbye.
So, let's go find some treasures.
Another day in the sun.
Indeed. Maybe just me as a desert rat, that doesn't sound like a good thing. The sun's trying to kill you. You know what, yeah, we'll actually walk over there. I'd say, should we quick travel? But no, it's close enough, we'll walk. Or run, as the case may be. And let's see here. Crude Prismere Helm. Oh, actually, wait, yeah, because this place, Bitter Cove, it's scaled 13 to 30. We're finding tier 4 equipment. Yeah, tier 4. There's 5 tiers of equipment. And tier 5 doesn't start showing up until basically your max level or running into places that are scaled as such. So yeah, crude Prismeer helmet. Very nice. Titanium. Ooh. So I'm guessing that ring was one of the treasures. Disarm the arrow launcher, which I think by disarming the tripwire we don't have to worry about. A pile of rocks. Alright, nothing useful there. Scorching Feyblade. And immediately, well, no, because the 29, so that's 58 plus 25 is going to be 83 plus 12 gives us the 95. But since it's plus 5%, that means that there's 5 so actually I know the Scorching Feyblades are still stronger marginally. Lunala's boots. Ooh, 1 extra point of armor. You'll lose the plus 50 health though. Oh wow, that's quite a lore dump here. Standing over the corpse of her now deceased husband, Elaine, a Varani woman wept tears upon the ground, staring up at the full moon as it reached its zenith in the sky. Elaine prayed to Lunala for strength in her darkest hour. For 24 hours until the moon reached its zenith once again, she prayed on as her husband's body was taken from the field. Once done, she turned to head back to town when a spark of light caught her attention. In the place of her fallen husband, she discovered this enchanted armor. Cool. We're not going to use that. Because the 1 point of armor is not much of a difference, and the bonuses on that versus what we have on this armor, Oh, that looks uncomfortable. I mean, he's also on fire and poisoned, so, like, nothing about that is comfortable in general, but still. That looks especially uncomfortable. Bolstering Chakrams, flawless armor. Whoa! That is 49 extra points of armor. That's a 10% bonus, but we lose the health regeneration. I have to take a look at the numbers on that, actually. Yeah, because our arm, we have 433 armor. Now, let's see what this looks like, just to... Yeah, I'm not impressed. But we lose the bonus to health regeneration and mana regeneration. Also, wait, don't I already... On my accessories, yeah, we already got both of those going on. So, yeah, let's go with the flawless armor here. Oh, wait, what? Oh, painting, okay. There we go. And the ice trap never even got triggered. Interesting. Interesting. And what's over here? I don't know how those guys didn't realize I was here, but... Alright. Anyway. Ow. Troll hide gloves that are not great. Winter. This necklace was once worn by a member of the High Court of Winter. It was recovered after the Godstorm, the Great Fey conflict. All right, cool. Yep. Okay. So if you destroy one or the other half of that, either one will work to prevent the trap from triggering. Sunspar box. This gorgeous gnome keepsake bears the tarnish of the years, but its pearl inlay would fetch a high price on the market. Alright. You know, with each of the builds, I think there is a moment of you need to find what, you know, it is that makes each build work for you. And, you know, I think I might have been trying to do the thief too much, or the rogue, or finesse, or whatever you want to call it, build as, I am fast and comboing and all of that, but, you know, I'm thinking maybe I had that all wrong. Ooh. When in fact, it's all about just dropping traps and choke points and doing things like that. Alright. And so let's go ahead and take this stuff back to Lord Crass. After looting one last thing for personal purposes. Crude ebony longbow. Meh. Hood of coagulation. Meh. And fortunately this is a dungeon that is just a straight line, so we have to wander all the way back through it. Alright. So let's head back to New Cone. Which, yep. Jump down here. And then just climb up this hill. And we should be right there. Sup, home slice? Found the stuff.
Remarkable. The treasures of Culm. They are more beautiful than I remember. This is truly an achievement. One that will shape the days to come, I promise you.
So, where's my reward?
You will have it, as you deserve something equal to the great service you have done me and the refugees. I have acquired many tools and weapons during this long journey west. I have set them aside to use in constructing New Culm, but I now offer them to you. You are welcome to one item from my private hoard as thanks. Erlich will accompany you, of course. His spear may come in handy along the way. Goodbye.
Erlich's gonna try and kill me, isn't he? Gonna take me out to the middle of the wilderness and try and kill me. I'm just calling it right now. But if he was gonna take me out to like wilderness where there's nobody around, we established that it's pretty much a thing. So maybe I'm actually getting a reward. Huh. Okay then.
Well, here we are. It's time to get started. And by that I mean I'm supposed to kill you, here, away from the eyes of the refugees. As you've probably guessed, there is no reward. There never was. Kras is probably halfway to Rathir by now. Never trust nobles, my friend, even false ones. Now, I'm not in the mood for killing at the moment, but orders are orders.
Kras lied to you too, you know.
I know he lies. That's why we get along so well.
Ow. No, I was hoping that would actually allow me to... You know what? Screw you. Okay, get out of this corner so we can do this properly. Do. Now you got anything interesting on you? Don't care. Wait, why does that count as murder? He tried to kill me. Letter to Ulrich. This letter was written in grand flowering hand, seal marked with lip prints. Alright, cool. Oh, since we're over here. Yeah, lockpick, cool. Alright, and where is he at? Oh. Yeah, he is basically halfway to Rathir then. Alright, cool. So, let's for the moment travel our way to New Culm, and I think we'll call it a day. Tune in next time where... Well, we're leaving a lot of hanging threads in this episode, but we got a few things accomplished, it feels like. And, well, you know, the plains are the... Forsaken Plains is 2 areas. So I guess next time we'll take on the other one. Yeah, that's over there. Also other stuff's over there. But yeah. Until then, though, as always... Later, folks.